snake pit in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Delaware Hens, taking on another team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this.
Let's go. This is an underrated game that I couldn't wait to call. After beating Clemson, we won the king. We're kings of the ACC, number one in the ACC standings after beating Clemson. But now we have to play the upset Hornets. Y'all know last time Georgia Tech played us, we was ranked and they had a field rush moment on us at this very stadium. So we got to get back. Y'all know Georgia Tech, they like the spoiler makers of the ACC. They always causing chaos, so we got to make sure there's no chaos. But a 3rd and 12 to start out the game right now. Hey, the stadium post is rising. This is an underrated stadium post environment. We'd have been in a lot of stadium post environments, but this one is definitely up there. I'm looking, I'm scrambling, and there's almost picked off. 4th and 12. We lucky to not throw an interception right there. And I told y'all, the upset Hornets, I swear, I don't know if they always play up to par with the competition. But it's something about these upset Hornets. They always doing something like this. They've ruined a lot of dynasties in the past for me. I remember Western Kentucky. They almost lost their playoff chances because in this very stadium. So we can't do the same. We the number 3 team in the nation. We got to play like it. And that's a touchdown for Georgia Tech. Defense couldn't stop them, and y'all know the stadium post is going to be rocking. We almost threw a pick on the last drive, so we need to make sure we come out this drive with actually good play calling. I throw it to Canada. He's able to get enough for a first down, quiet the stadium a little bit because it was rocking. They almost got a pick. They go down with their offense, get a touchdown. The upset Hornets, they trying to put us on upset alert, but I'm not having it this time. I can't let them get that same type of thing that they had last time, when they was able to rush the field on us when we just became ranked. It was one of our first times becoming ranked, and we got field rushed on. I ain't gonna lie. That was our welcome to the ACC moment, and we really can't let that happen again. We got to repay the favor. They wanted to do that to us in our first year of the ACC. We got to repay the favor, but I already knew Georgia Tech, one of the most underrated stadium post environments, 3rd and 1 right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and sneak it. We should be able to have enough people on that offensive line to just be able to sneak this 3rd and 1. We sneak it, and I don't even know if we got there 4th and inches. Should we do it again, or should we just do the run? I think I'm going to just run it regular. Canada should be able to get enough 4th and inches. I go ahead and give them the handoff, and that's enough for a first down. You know, we got to implement the run game sooner or later, you know. Go ahead. That's how you really calm down a raucous environment. Just rely on the run game. We do that play action cross. This time we go for the bubble screen. We give it a group. He gets enough for a first down. We want to quiet some of that noise for Georgia Tech. The upset hunters. They've been the head hunters in the ACC. Every time a team is heavily ranked, they're there just like they're there on their run. 2nd and 12 now. But I told y'all, hey, they knocked us off last time when we played here. We just became, y'all remember that heartbreaking Atlanta episode? We just became ranked, and then they ended up knocking us off. We tried to do that play action again. I'm going to just loft it up, and that's going to be incomplete. I just lofted it up. I thought, man, could I just get like a box out or something? But y'all know the stadium pulse. The stadium pulse is here to stay at Georgia Tech. It's real Rockies in Atlanta. We try to catch them off guard with the halfback draw, and they're not going for it. They say you go ahead and bring out the field kicking unit. Y'all hear the stadium pulse. Let me go ahead. Let me align this field goal kick. This has to be money. Let's go ahead and cut down into that deficit a little bit. But I like to really showcase all these raucous environments in the ACC because I'm telling y'all, the new ACC, like we like the new Dallas. We're the new premier conference in the land. And we done took over for the SEC. Y'all see how crazy the ACC has gone in the playoffs. Y'all see how good Clemson is. Even though they lost, that's a premier team. And I try to throw the seam, and that's not there. I told y'all this ACC is a deep conference now. I ain't gonna lie, this is really something to talk about. I'm gonna do the speed option with Paige, see if we can get a couple yards, but I think Ibrahim can take it himself. He get about like 9 yards, 8 yards. Make it a little bit more of a manageable third down and 2. We're gonna go ahead and do the shallow cross. I really don't do the shallow cross with Paige because he's not a receiving back like that, but we got 87. We got man, he got enough for a first down too. We got to go ahead and get a touchdown drive right here. know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of life in this stadium. We need to make this stadium an unalive stadium. You know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be no life in here. I throw this drag route and that's not there. That's not there. Y'all see the projected playoff bracket. That means nothing if we can't handle business right here. We done became the third ranked team in the nation. And really, I saw that James Madison was trying to upset Ohio State. So it's just been upset century this week. You know what I'm saying? It's been upset every other game. And that's how it should be. It's college football. Hey, you could be upset at any time. And them upset Hornets are a prime example of that. 3rd and 5 right here. Ibrahim in the pocket hits the drag, and that's enough for a first down. Barger coming up clutch. We needed a first down right quick. Let's try to see if we can get Kennedy involved in the receiving game. Ibrahim's in the pocket. He looking. I was able to find. That was a beautiful read. That was a beautiful route. But he fumbled the ball. Somebody get on the ball. Georgia Tech, the upset Hornets with the voodoo magic. They somehow get the ball. He somehow fumbles it after making a great route. He's stuck and they drawing. What the hell is this turnover celebration? They drawing pictures. Hold on. I told y'all it could be a heartbreaking Atlanta part 2. These upset Hornets are addicted to Phil Rush moments, and they're trying to get one. We the number 3 team in the land. Just came off. Look at that route, too. He had a crazy route. He broke him off, but he couldn't control the fumble. Somehow get a fumble, and that's voodoo magic at his best, but they don't do nothing with the ball. We going to get the ball before the halftime. Let's see. Go ahead and see what we can do. Ibrahim in the pocket, wide open man down the middle. We going to go to the 2-minute warning. I told y'all it's upset week in the Dynasty right now. It's a lot of teams on high upset, and we might be one of them if we can't get it together. We done had a crazy game. We done became king of the ACC, but we can't lose to a team like this. We throw the check down. We only get a couple yards, and it would be really realistic that we would try to lose to Georgia Tech out of all teams after becoming kings of the ACC. Y'all know they love beating Miami. They love beating Clemson. They beat Clemson this year. Look at Kennedy making a move. That might be enough for a first down. Another highlight reel move by Kennedy. It really, I wish I could do the mixtapes that I used to do with the last previous game, because Kennedy would have a crazy mixtape. But we just doing the Dynasty episode. But on a 3rd and inches, Georgia Tech, they going to stand up. Hey, 4th and 1, we going for it. And the stadium post at an all-time high. They can sense the desperation a little bit. We sitting in the pocket right now. Ibrahim, I really can't find nobody. I'm going to wait, and that's an overthrow. Georgia Tech gets the ball back before halftime. They don't do nothing with it. So we go ahead and get the ball in the 3rd quarter. But, hey, Georgia Tech is not playing at all. We got great field position, though. And the stadium pulls just reached an all-time high, but we got to rely on the run game now. We ain't been relying on the run game the whole game. And Kennedy get a couple more yards. Kennedy trying to take it to the crib all the way at the 3. That's going to be enough. Hey, we needed to rely on the run game, and that's the exact type of run that we needed. Let's go ahead, run the no-huddle, see if we could just go ahead and get a touchdown. That's not going to work. Let's see if we could actually do something better right here. I think I could think of a better play call. At 2nd and goal, we got the slants open. I might throw it to 0, but I could. I really waited too long, and I'm going to just throw it away. 3rd and goal. Georgia Tech not trying to give up a touchdown out of the halftime. They done had the lead for far too long. They done had us on upset alert for far too long. I do the slip screen, and we might have enough blockers. I almost try to sabotage it myself by going the wrong way, but that's a crib call. We going to go ahead and take the lead back. That's exactly what we needed to do in that situation. And now our defense been bailing us out. I'm about to play the full game because really our defense been bailing us out. I've been playing terrible on offense this game. I've been trying to put us on upset alert with the type of offense we've been playing. But it's been a lot of voodoo magic moments too. Like, dude, group, he made this crazy route, then just fumbles the ball out of nowhere, and then none of our players are there to get the fumble either. So it's been a lot of moments like that. I'm sitting in the pocket. I'm just going to go ahead. Group is having a monster game. It feels like every reception is being grouped. But let's go ahead. If we get another first down, keep the stadium post at bay real quick. Let's go ahead. I'm going to do the play action. Ibrahim has shown he could throw on a run, so let's go ahead and put that to the test. I'm looking in the pocket. I'm going to just launch it, but the end was there immediately. Our O-line didn't even try with that. I don't know what they're doing, but I told y'all we definitely still need more recruits on the O-line. Y'all see it ain't really no stars on the O-line. It's a little bit better from last year, but it's not that good. I hope that flag is on them. Yep, that flag is on them. They offsides. That really negated that sack right there. Let's go ahead. Hey, appreciate the Zebras. Go ahead and get us off of upset alert. This is a 3-4 team. We should not be losing. We should not be going through so much struggles on the road like this. But y'all know the upset Hornets, they done had our number. I don't even think we done beat Georgia Tech before ever since that we've been in the ACC. So this will be a milestone. Candidate gets a couple yards. He don't get no yards, actually. 3rd and 5 right here. And you know the stadium post is going to be rocking. Georgia Tech shouldn't even be in a game like this. It's almost going to be the 4th quarter. And they got a chance to really get some momentum going into the 4th quarter. I'll just go ahead and throw the wheel route, though. I throw the wheel route and Canada's go ahead and shuts the crowd. This time he got a receiving house call. Go ahead, go do a bow. I ain't gonna lie, the Heartbreaking Atlanta Part 2 was definitely in effect. 3rd and 5, we were back against the ropes. But at this touchdown right here, because really compel us. But really look at the pass by Ibrahim. Almost gets sacked. 2 people flying at him. He's a rookie doing this. This is really his first time really seeing this type of competition. Y'all know he redshirted last year. He was part of a championship team, so maybe that was that. There's a lot of winning DNA in Delaware now after that championship run. But now the stadium puts a little bit more quieter. I'm going to play the full game now. I try to throw it, and that's incomplete. But Georgia Tech still trying to hang in there. They're going toe-to-toe with the new heavyweights, the new kings of the ACC. Right now, it's still a little bit of stadium pulse. There's still a lot of hope in the Georgia Tech stadium. They're trying to get a stop right here. Ibrahim being patient, I'll throw it, and that's incomplete. Really could have been picked off. There's been a lot of passes like that where Ibrahim really try to trust his arm. But this Vert comebacks, let's see if we can actually get a one-on-one. I think Group's going to have a one-on-one. I let it fly, and that was an important first down. Let them know, Group, that's a first down. Super important first down right there. Like that, we could go ahead and waste some more time and keep the drive going. Ibrahim in the pocket right now. This time, the right tackle don't do nothing. He going to just have to get that off. He almost really close to getting sacked right there. Ibrahim, they had a really good game. Actually, no picks, nothing. Even in this hostile environment. But let's go ahead. We got to finish the job right here. We cannot get upset. We cannot afford to get upset. At this point of the year, we a championship contender. Teams like this don't got nothing to play for no more. They're just trying to make a bowl game. Yeah, y'all know misery loves company. And they're trying to be the misery right now. 3rd and 7. Let's see what we can do. Can we get this drive going? Ibrahim in the pocket. I do the check down, and that's going to get us nowhere. Let's go ahead, switch it to play full game mode. I got to play some defense, and we got to get a stop. Go ahead and get back on defense. Y'all know I do love playing defense, actually. And with this Delaware Blue Hen defense that we got, it's way better than last year. We definitely upgraded. That's really been a vocal point, having a great defense. Y'all know defense wins championships, whatnot, whatever they say, whatever the old heads say. They say defense wins championships, so we definitely overhauled on the defense. Spent a lot of our NIL budget on the defense. We sitting in the zone. Hold on, wait a second. I thought we spent a lot of money on the defense. Number 18 takes a terrible angle, and that's going to be a crib call for the upset Hornets. Let the bear play. Georgia Tech, the Yellow Jackets. Again, they not giving up. I told you, it's voodoo magic in the arena right now. It's been an upset week in the Dynasty right now, and they trying to make that come true. Number 18 takes it to the crib, but it was a terrible angle by me. All he did was a simple comeback route, too, and he was able to crib it. There was no help over top, no safety. Once 18 missed that tackle, it was about over. It was just a sprint right there for him pretty much, and Georgia Tech still has help. Georgia Tech, if they could get a stop right here, they could potentially try to fucking win the game. This is crazy. It's done flipped so fast. And really, I'm glad that we was able to get a test like this. Even though we already had that test going against Clemson, we needed another test. Because y'all know after y'all done especially beat a team like Clemson where we haven't beat in a while, y'all know we probably got a little bit of ego about us. But, man, able to get more than a couple of yards, maybe more than a couple first downs, able to get probably like 30 on that. Man, it's been a crucial part of our success this year. Hey, in the slot, he's been a monster. I was able to find him in the transfer portal, just like I was able to find a lot of people in the transfer portal. I found Paige in the transfer portal. Y'all know we don't really need the recruits like that because we just been dominating the transfer portal. Let me do the jet touch pass, but actually I don't like that. Let's go ahead. It's only a 2-safety look. We're going to go ahead and run the ball with Kennedy. He's getting a couple more yards. He hasn't had the craziest game today, but he done had a decent day. Y'all know he's definitely going to get it going, but y'all know teams is game planning against him now. They done watched the James Madison film. They're not trying to get done like James Madison got done this year in the Pilgrim Bowl. We go ahead, throw it across. Go ahead and get him involved in the game a little bit. Let him pick up a couple yards right there, 2nd and 4. We just need a couple first downs. If we could get a touchdown, that'll be the cherry on top. That'll be the game right there. We do the drag route, and man, again, hey, this last drive, he's done come up huge. Again, in the drag route right here. And now we 1st and goal. We could really go ahead and get a touchdown right here and the upset Hornets chances. But y'all know we really can't count them out at nothing. Kennedy just go ahead. That's how it's been looking the whole game for us with the run game. This game, Kennedy ain't been able to really do nothing too crazy. I'm going to do the bubble. Let's see if they go for the bait. They do go for the bait. I don't think there's enough people out there, and group gets a touchdown. And that might just seal the upset Hornets chances. It might be over. Georgia Tech, they had a good run of upsetting people. And I know we was coming out of that Clemson game, so we probably wasn't the best prepared. We done actually got some ego about us now. Everybody started, dick riding now. Everybody done hopped on the train now. So, yeah, y'all know we had to become level-headed coming into this game, or they would have had a field rush moment on us. It would have been Heartbreaking Atlanta Part 2, but Heartbreaking Atlanta Part 2 is not going to happen. Delaware going to go ahead and kick it off. And I told y'all, this is how you handle business on the road. ACC is the premier conference now, and I'm glad that it kind of showcases all the underrated environments in the ACC. But what a hit stick. Rivalry like hit stick. Let's go ahead and finish the job right here on defense. The last time when they came out of here, they got a straight house call. Made my defense look terrible, but now we got to go ahead and get it back. Let's see what we can do. He goes ahead, just takes the check down. Y'all know they're going to just be wanting the out routes. They be wanting to get out of bounds. If they get a touchdown and an onside kick, they'll be back in the game. So they don't have no timeouts either. So that's another thing working against their upset chances. He'll go ahead. They go ahead, just give it to the tight end right here, and they going to keep this drive going. And they trying to make this look better. And really, I'm trying to go ahead and get a #1 resume for the Blue Hens. I don't think we've been #1 yet. We done made the playoffs. We done been a championship team. We done did all the milestones. The real milestone now is be #1 in the country. And right now, I don't know if they'll give us #1 because we're going toe-to-toe with a 4-loss team. But this is a tough team, though. Even though they got 4 losses, that's probably against quality competition now. Y'all know the ACC ain't no joke no more. Y'all got SMU in there. You got Florida State's good. Louisville good. There's a lot of teams that are going to the playoffs from the ACC now. And now that we the #1 team in the nation and the defending national champions. And look at what James Madison's doing to Ohio State. Straight belt. That's really helping our resume, though. Hey, now that James Madison is going to finish that job because they up by 30. I think that's against the #6 team. That's definitely going to improve our resume. Definitely. And we smacked them by 70 damn near. So that's definitely going to improve our resume. They out here having a field rush moment on Ohio State, the #6 team in the country. So y'all know what that says about us. Our strength of schedule just went up. Because if they doing #6 team in the country like that and we beat them by 70, what that says about us. But we got to worry about surviving this game right here. They just getting first down and first down. While I'm talking, they trying to go ahead and still try to make their way into this upset territory. 1st and 10 right here. Let's see what they could do. It's been a lot of slip screens. If they do one more slip screen, I'm going to lose it. I don't know why they keep doing slip screens and they have no timeouts. They're just prolonging this game, prolonging the commentary for no reason. We trying to go ahead and get up out of here. We got other games to play, other hype matches to play. They not trying to go away at all. And look, they out here, dysfunctional offense right now. 3rd and 8. Let's go ahead and send the blitz. I feel like they falling apart right now. I feel like they luck done ran out. They done had a fumble. They done had a lot of things go their way, but they didn't had another open man. And goodness, they not trying to go away. Another first down for the Tech. They trying to hurry up and see if they can get either a field goal or a touchdown right here. Really, if they smart, they'll kick a field goal, then do the onside kick, and then try to get a touchdown after that and not waste too much time. But they gonna go ahead and go for the touchdown right now. They not trying the field goal right now. They don't have no timeouts. Let's see what they can do. We go ahead. We just got him in man right now. He tries to throw it to the outside, and that could have been picked off, but that's batted away. 3rd and 10. Let's see. They still going to try to go for the touchdown right here. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. We got to get in our defense right now. We going to go ahead and try to neutralize all this voodoo magic that been going on in the league. Stops right with the blue hands, but we can't tackle for nothing. We going to keep this drive going. Georgia Tech will not give it a rest, and our defense just doesn't want to see us go ahead and win. They out here prolonging this commentary. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I don't even have too much to talk about anymore because they just prolonging this game. They don't want to go away. But let's go ahead. I'm going to just get in our zones. This ends right here. We're going to get a stop right here. We got to make a mistake. He trying to run it. I knew he was trying to run it. I'm not going for that. Let's go ahead and get off the field. This done got me angry. All these first downs and empty completions just to keep this game going on is ridiculous. We trying to go and see another game. We trying to see another episode. Come on, send the blitz. Send the blitz. He not going to be able to get that. I think they just going to take the field goal. They not. I don't know why. This is terrible coaching. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all could have really kicked the field goal with 50 seconds left. But now y'all want to go for it on fourth. Really, y'all could have saved like a whole minute of time. And that's incomplete. And that's going to be game finally. Finally get off the field. It took a minute. It took all the way. They probably wasted like 3 minutes with just straight first down, third down completions. But we going to get out of here with a dub. They don't have no timeouts. That was actually pretty much a safety. I don't know how they ain't give it to them. But let's go ahead and waste the time. Yeah, let's go ahead. They don't have no timeouts. I don't even know why we even ran a play. 7-6. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Stadium post for nothing. They can do all that booing. It's raps. There's nothing they can do about it. Canada just gets another first down for good measure. And we're going to finally get out of Atlanta. Finally get out of Georgia Tech with a victory. Last time they played us, they had a field rush moment. We went ahead and stopped that field rush moment from happening. No field rushes for us today. We get out of Atlanta with a victory. It's been a lot of teams going down, a lot of top-heavy teams going down, a lot of teams in the top 5 going down this week. So we had to avoid the upset bug. We get out of Atlanta with our lives. We get ahead, go ahead and survive on to the next. And y'all know we play, I think we play Syracuse next. And y'all know Tusi, he signed with Syracuse, but when we play Syracuse, Tusi can't save him. Tusi can't save him for nothing. That's going to be straight belt, and they at the Hen house. Let's see.